So what up, y'all? This is the review of Dave Chappelle's new stand-up, Sticks and Stones. Man, where do I start? I loved it. It was a good stand-up. Guys, bear with me. I'm trying to get my flow right because I'm not used to being at home. It's weird. It's freaking weird not being on my bike. And one of the reasons why I film off the bike is because right now it's freaking raining and I can't film anything. So when I want to film, I can't. So that's the reason why people are like wondering why I went from a motorcycle to vlogging, because I like filming, period. And so a lot of times I can't ride, but I can still film. So that's why. But I'm still going to be doing vlogs. When the weather sometimes is just not permitting, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice to film if I'm just on the bike. So I'm doing this. But anyway, man, the stand-up. Sticks and stones. Basically, sticks and stones will break my bones with words or whatever will never hurt me. We all know this culture, this PC culture is freaking horrible. It's horrible. And this stand-up is a perfect pushback to the PC culture that people are sick and tired of. I mean, it's freaking great. I love it. First of all, I watched it and I didn't have any problem with it. I watched it, had a good laugh, went to bed, didn't think twice about it. And I looked online and apparently there was backlash. Now, I guess I was cognizant of the fact that the things he was saying were likely to have backlash. I just didn't think about it because I personally don't give a crap about all that. I don't care. The stuff that offends me, I get over it and move on. But nothing he said offended me. Not a single thing he said offended me. A lot of the stuff he said was true. People say that a lot of it's just a joke. Okay, well, let me get back to the review. Basically, he touches on a lot of controversial topics. Jussie Smollett case, the LGBT community, the political correct nature of today's society, how celebrities have getting a lot of backlash for the comments that they make. He touched on Kevin Hart. He touched on race like he always does, which is great. He touched on bits of his personal life. I mean, it was a really good stand-up. Is it one of his best? I think so. I think so. I think his older stuff when he was really skinny, even before Chappelle's Show, was some of his best work. This is still good, but his style has really shifted. If you've been following Dave Chappelle, his stand-up style has shifted. It's still good. It's still quality. It's just different. So he was a lot more animated. His type of humor was slightly different than it is right now, but it's still good. I enjoyed it. He had a little epilogue at the end of it where he took Q&A from the audience members afterwards, but everyone was in an uproar, and he actually touched on the fact that people are upset from the things he said in previous stand-ups. And I don't want to give any of the bits away. I want you to watch it for yourself. If you haven't watched it already, it's good. And a lot of critics who are trying to push their own personal and political agendas are trying to make people shy away from watching it because they feel like it's too offensive or he shouldn't have talked about this. Screw them. Screw them. Watch it. I mean, if you're watching my channel already, you're already not a very politically correct person because you know I say whatever the crap I want to. I don't care. I'm not a politically correct person. I care about what I honestly feel and what I honestly think. He talks about the LGBT community. I don't like that, the LGBT. I don't like it. I don't like those people personally. I don't like the community. It's freaking annoying. They are freaking annoying because they're bullies. They really are. They're bullies and they're sensitive. It's like, I don't have a problem. It's like, I don't have a problem with lesbians, gays, trans, blah, blah, blah. I have a problem with people trying to push their personal views on other people. Me personally, I don't agree with homosexuality, but do what you want to do. I don't believe in transgender. I don't think it's a real thing, but do what you want to do. You know, bisexual, I think they're selfish, but you know what I'm saying? These are my personal views, but I don't have a problem with them. Do what you want to do. But I think that people who are upset with him want him to agree with it. Not only just tolerate it, or actually for him, they want him to stop making fun of them. And we're not going to do that because if we view you as equal, if you're one of us, if you're part of our community, then you, like everyone else, get made fun of. Everybody gets made fun of. You're not special, and that's the point. That's kind of the point of his title, Sticks and Stones. People take these words too seriously. He's a comedian. He makes fun. Whether he is serious about some of the things he says, I think he's serious about a lot of it, or not, like he said, and I'll say one thing he mentioned. He said one part he said in his stand-up, you clicked on his face. You chose to listen to what he had to say. Simple as that. If I went to a comedy club, by the way, I went to go see sticking Andrew Schultz and Mark Gagnon. That show was just as edgy, if not more, than Dave Chappelle's, but part of it was televised. And I was there in the audience. It was freaking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. I might argue it was better than this one, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But my point is, it was a great stand-up. It was quality. People want to say, I've seen critics say he had lazy writing. It wasn't lazy. People say he lost his touch. He didn't lose his touch. They are just mad. They are just mad because he made fun of stuff they didn't want him to make fun of. And it was wonderful because comedy, I like comedy. I like it raunchy. I like it edgy. I like stuff that's going to push the boundaries because, I mean, back in the days where they had jesters, that was their purpose, to push the boundaries that no one else could push and bring a little levity to it because, god dang, when I'm with my buddies, the stuff that we talk about, you could never talk about on TV. Never talk about on TV. But that's real. That's real life. And the comedians, I feel, are just talking about the real stuff that we probably all think or talk about, but are too afraid to do it because people on TV will lose their jobs, lose their sponsors, because some people are just pansies. Simple as that. I loved it. And honestly, it wasn't that controversial. I've heard worse. It really wasn't. I didn't think anything of it. I laughed at all of it. I didn't think at not 1 second, like, ooh, he shouldn't have said that. I was like, ooh, he gonna get in trouble. That's what I thought, and I loved it. I was like, yes, hit him. You know me, if you want me to be, if people will come to my channel, I've had people come to my channel and tell me that I shouldn't say you should start on a leader bike, a 1000cc, and they said that I should have my channel banned or shut down because I said that. That's how people are. That's how pathetic people are. That's how sensitive they are. And they want to censor and change everything that they don't like. And basically, here's a good thing about this stand-up is that he already got paid. He already got his check. You can't fire him. And Netflix knows if you're going to keep watching it, they're going to have another one. It's Dave Chappelle. You can't, and he was already a massive star. So you can't say he's horrible. He's a bad comedian just because now he says something you don't like. He's already solidified as a legend. So their agenda is not going to work. We are going to watch Dave Chappelle. Everyone is going to watch Dave Chappelle, period. So I love it. So bravo. Bravo. And I'm waiting for Bill Burr's stand-up September 10th. I think it's called Paper Tiger. I like Bill Burr. I don't think he's as good as Dave Chappelle, but he's good. He definitely likes to push the boundaries. I want these comedians to be unapologetic. That's one of the bad things that Kevin Hart did. And he mentioned Kevin Hart in his stand-up. Kevin Hart apologized. Stop apologizing. If you piss people off, you got to hold to it. Stop apologizing if you don't really mean to apologize. If you really are sorry, that's one thing. But when someone's being overly sensitive, I don't apologize. I don't make, how can I put it? I don't try to appease somebody who's overly sensitive. In fact, I go the opposite way. Because you're trying to manipulate me through your personal emotions, and I don't like that. And that's where these people are who will get upset or get offended. They're trying to manipulate other people to conform to their worldview so they feel more comfortable. Screw you. Screw you. So I think people just need to start being real. Like, look, I think the biggest part, I think that the backlash from him is the trans community. I think transgender is stupid. It's not real. It's not real. Do I hate those people? Absolutely not. I don't hate them. Just like I don't hate crackheads. I don't think being a crackhead is a good thing to do. You know, I don't think prostitution is a great thing. But hey, I don't hate those people at all. It's something that I don't agree with. I don't agree with transgender. I don't. I never will. I don't think it's real at all. It's not a real thing. You're not born that way. I think that's another video. But bam, there you go. There's a lot of people like that. But get over it. There are people who don't like bikers. There are people who sincerely hate bikers. Am I going to start riding my bike? No. The people on my channel tell me, I hope you die. Somebody actually today just said, I hope you die or something like that. I don't care. Sticks and stones, man. Sticks. If I don't like it that much, I can block them or get off YouTube. Those are my choices. So that's my review. I think that this stand-up is sharp. I think it's very current. He talked about a lot of current events. He did not shy away from anything, which I love. He tackled it head on. And basically, I think he gave a gigantic middle finger to the outrage culture of today's society. He did it very, very intentionally. Sticks and Stones, clearly the title, and mission accomplished because they are pissed off. And it's kind of like they're all proving his point. And you can't deny it. And it was funny. You can't say it wasn't funny. If it wasn't funny, nobody would laugh. It's Dave Chappelle. He has not put out a special that wasn't funny. At least a little bit funny. That's why he is who he is. So those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know. Y'all watch it and you come back and tell me how you felt about it. That's my little spiel on the Dave Chappelle's comedy skit. Now look, I got a bunch of fast ride videos, group rides that are coming out. A few of them are so long, man. I can't even tell you about it. I got some crazy videos to share with y'all, some racing videos. But anyway, so I'm going to do that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to put the description in these videos in such a way so I don't get demonetized or flagged or blah, blah, blah. So you guys just do me a favor and share these videos as much as you can. I'm going to start my Patreon. I'll let you guys know about that soon. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. That's it. I'm signing out.